Hey guys, today I'm going to cook some ribs on the Weber kettle. So let's get queuing. I have a 4-pound rack of baby back ribs here, and these are $5.99 a pound. So this rack of ribs costs $24, kind of expensive. So what I'm going to do, get them out of here and rinse them off. And then I'm going to cut them into individual ribs and marinate them in that Mr. Yoshida's sweet teriyaki sauce, and then just cook them on my Weber kettle. I'll turn these over so I can see where to cut. I think there's a membrane on there, but I'm just going to leave it on because I think it helps keep the moisture in. Some people take it off. I've taken it off. You can get more seasoning on the meat that way, but you know, I've done it either way. It doesn't really matter. Now, if you don't have a grill, you could just cook these in the oven as well. So I'm just going to get all these cut up and I'll put them in that dish, and then I'll add the marinade. These fit perfectly in that 13 by 9 dish. I didn't know if it was going to be big enough, but it's just right. Okay, this is Mr. Yoshida's original sweet teriyaki sauce. So I'll just pour some of that in there just to kind of cover the meat. And I'm going to let this sit on the counter and marinate just at room temperature. I like doing that probably for about an hour, because as the meat kind of warms up, the pores in the meat open up and the marinade gets into the meat better and faster. And then also the meat will cook faster. It won't have to be on the grill as long. Alright, let's get the grill lit here. I'm using Royal Oak lump charcoal. I piled it on the back side of the grill. I have a slow and sear, so that holds it. But if you don't have that, just pile your coal on the back of the grill. You can use briquettes as well. I have a paper towel soaked in cooking oil there to get it going. I also just put a little dab of lighter fluid on it just to help it get going a little bit better. You don't need a whole lot, and you can't really taste it if you just use a tiny bit. So we'll just let that charcoal get going, and when it's ready, when it's starting to look pretty hot, I'll get the ribs on there. The slow and sear also has a water reservoir in the front here, so I'm going to add water to that. Just adds a little moisture, but you know, if you don't have this, I wouldn't worry about it. It's kind of warped, but I've had this. It's been in the grill for about 5 or 6 years now, so I like it. It's been in there ever since I got it. Actually, the company sent it to me for free, but I really like it. They also sent me that stainless steel drip tray that goes in the bottom of the grill there to catch the grease, which is really nice. Keeps all the grease out of your vents and stuff. And then also the grill grate I have is stainless steel as well. So all that stuff is really nice. There's an 80% chance of rain today, but so far so good. Anyway, these ribs have been marinating for about an hour, so I'm going to start getting them on there. All the ribs are on there. Now that teriyaki is fairly salty, but Johnny's seasoned pepper has no salt in it. Besides pepper, it has sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic and onion in it. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on there. I've used this combination before and I like it. Alright, you can see the water boiling in that water reservoir now, so the fire's getting pretty hot. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the lid on there now. And I kind of closed my bottom vent down. I think I'm going to try to keep the temperature about around 275 degrees Fahrenheit. The lid has been on there for about 5 minutes, and my temperature is about 265 degrees Fahrenheit. My top vent is half open, and I closed the bottom one all the way, but the temperature is starting to drop, so I don't want my fire to go out, get suffocated and go out. So I'm going to open it up just a little bit, and I'm going to keep an eye on that. And if it starts going up too much, I'll close it down a little bit. If it starts going lower, I'll just open it up a little bit. It's just, you just kind of have to keep an eye on it and, you know, open it or close it, you know, depending on to what the fire's doing. Been about an hour, and the grill's running about 265 degrees Fahrenheit, so let's take a look. Those look good. I think I can probably flip them over now. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna turn them all over. Alright, those are all turned over. Now I'm going to brush some more of this sauce on. I can use this same sauce that they were marinating in because, I mean, they're going to be cooking longer, so if there's any bacteria in there, the heat will kill it. I wouldn't brush it on right at the end, but, you know, if you're going to brush it on and let it cook a while, it'll be fine. I'm going to add some Johnnies to that side of them as well. Since I brushed on that sauce, that'll help the Johnnies stick. And we'll get the lid back on there. It's been 2.5 hours, so let's take a look at these. Those look good. I think those are done. I'm going to get them off of there. The grill ran about 275 degrees Fahrenheit most of the time. It varied a little bit up and down, but it was right around there. So anyway, I did open it up and brush them with sauce one more time. Like I said, it's been 2.5 hours, so I think those are good. I'm going to get them off of there. These look so good. Look how nice they caramelized. I'm just going to pull a piece off because I'm getting old and ribs hurt my teeth. So I'm just going to pull some off of there. A nice crispy piece. And we'll try that out. That is so good. Kind of reminds me of jerky. Has a lot of flavor. Let's see what Annie thinks. What do you think, Annie? You want to try that? There you go. Good stuff, huh? That was really good. The Yoshidas and Johnny's is a good combo. Those baby back ribs were expensive, but they turned out great. Anyway, I'll write everything in the description like usual. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.